Cell processes, energy for life. So cells need to be able to trap and use energy. And all of the chemical reactions that happen within an organism, those are referred to as their metabolism. Okay, so metabolism is all of the things that are happening where that organism is trapping and using energy. Producers refer specifically to organisms that make their own food, whereas consumers refer specifically to organisms that cannot make their own food. One example, of course, of a producer would be plants, and they make their own food through photosynthesis. Plants and many other producers can convert light energy into another kind of energy, and that type of energy is called chemical energy. Plants carry out photosynthesis. That is how they use light energy to make sugars, and those sugars are used as food. Okay, those sugars, we call them carbohydrates. Chlorophyll, found in the chloroplast, is used in photosynthesis to capture light energy. That captured light energy is used to produce sugar and oxygen. Now, the energy is stored in chemical bonds that hold sugar molecules together. So the key here is that plants make more sugar during photosynthesis than they actually need for survival. So they store it. And the way they store it is they store it as starches. Okay, plants use carbohydrates, these starches, as food for growth, maintenance, and reproduction. Okay, if you've ever eaten a strawberry or if you've ever eaten a potato, the sugars that are there, the things that you're eating, that is the stored sugar. So the consumer, like us humans, we take in food by eating producers or eating other consumers. Respiration, as we talked about with plants, is how that energy from the food you eat is broken down, or how that food you eat is broken down into energy you can use. So some of the energy from the food you eat, it's used to make you move. Most cells also need oxygen to break down food. And the process that does this is called respiration. During respiration, chemical reactions occur that break down food molecules into simpler substances and release their stored energy. So respiration is how we break down carbohydrates, and this starts out in the cytoplasm of the cell, where those carbohydrates are broken down into glucose molecules. The glucose molecules are further broken down in the mitochondria, and energy is released. This process, it uses oxygen and it releases energy, and the waste products it produces are carbon dioxide and water. When you exhale, you are breathing out carbon dioxide and some of the water. Respiration occurs in the cells of all living things. So all of your cells are carrying out respiration. Sometimes you have processes, cellular processes that are related. So photosynthesis and respiration, they are related. What is produced in one is used in the other. Photosynthesis produces sugars and oxygen, and respiration uses these products. The carbon dioxide and water produced during respiration are used during photosynthesis.